So here we are, Star Trek New Horizons as one of my favorite groups, the Dominion. So what are our ethics? Well, we're authoritarian. We allows stratified economy, living standards, can enslave aliens, which obviously we're going to, and cannot use democratic government reforms. No big deal there. Obviously, the planet is the Great Link. Here are our overall species things. The Great Link preference, the master genetics, shapeshifter, and we're conformists. Our modifiers: governing ethics attraction plus 30%, leader lifespan plus 928 years. Should be more than enough. Population growth speed minus 90. That's the hurt part. Leadership cost plus 300. Great Link habitability plus 100. Basically, our founders are going to stay on our planet, and that's it. Everything else is going to be all about the Jem'Hadar and the Vorta being our puppets. That's the things there. Yep, perfect. We are the founders. We are the Dominion. We once roamed the stars and explored them as many other species do today, but the Solids feared us and our shape-shifting abilities. We were hunted, and we had to hide. We have come to the conclusion that the only way we could ever truly be safe was ruling over the Solids and leading them with our wisdom. It is the order of things. And so, assisted by our loyal Vorta administrators and Jem'Hadar soldiers, may we succeed in bringing a new era to the galaxy, an era in which lesser species are guided by us to ensure true order is observed. The Dominion has endured for over 2,000 years and will continue to endure long after the Federation has crumbled into dust. Wayun number 6. We're going to play recommended 100%. We're playing on a smaller map anyways, so that's no big deal. So we have a couple planets here. Musgrave, Spearman, Howell, Krill, Hambrook, Golos, Strata, Nolan, and obviously our planet, and then Frund. What we want to do is we want to get to one of these. I think it's... I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of the... Oh, maybe not. It's going to be maybe one of these. Is Indrid, where the wormhole is that can send us to the Alpha Quadrant. But worst case scenario, if someone else gets it, we're just going to go to war with them later on. So what are we going to do first? Let's get a better warp drive going. Synthetic chemicell refinery. Oh, and look at that. We automatically get some good goodies here. Let's go with deuterium. You have stuff available to you. You're immediately going to start building another shipyard, and you're not going to do anything. We have a whole bunch of stuff that's available to us, but right now there's not much we can do. Pretty much, if they're not the Vorta or the Jem'Hadar, they're immediately going to be enslaved. So you are going to go survey there, there, and there. In the meantime, how much will it cost me to build another? You're at 102. We're at 18 a day. Okay. I want to build one more science ship and one more construction ship. This science ship should take about 4 days. Automatically go to speed 3. Yeah, thank you. That's just Q. I understand that. Thank you. I also want to get a few other things done as quickly as I can because I want to get my influence up as fast as I can here. 124. There we go. So it's going to be 2 science ships. Thank you. Plan here is to have the space or the 2 science vessels going with the construction vessel, kind of in range. We want to build up our defenses or I want to get these planets right here as fast as I can. Oh, another science vessel. So here is the funny part about the way all this works. You have better survey speed. You have better research speed. I'm going to recruit you, and I'm going to recruit you. What's going to happen is, first things I'm going to go into is my technology and look and see, okay, you have a spark of genius. You don't. Let's go to physics. And you're going to get spark of genius. And then we're going to go back to our science vessel. And select you for survey speed. So that way both are doing what they need to. Perfect. Then I'm also going to get another construction vessel up and running. And it's just going to run around internally and get stuff built. Okay, well, really don't need to worry about doing colony shifts and things like that just yet. I understand you changed the way the planets work. So you are going to come up here and build... Oh, no you're not, no you're not, no you're not. You are going to build there. Build there. Build there. Mining and research. We're going to do nothing. Then you go mining and then research. Ooh. There we go. So first thing we want to do is we want to go down the harmony line because we want that additional monthly influence. Then we'll go into possibly domination. I also think we have a thing where it's also cheaper for us to build outposts, but I can't be 100% remembering of that. Oh, I also want to allow... Can I not change your... Oh, there we go. Really? So I do not have the ability to allow you civilization, or the colonization. But from the looks of it, you'll move around as you do. Okay. Let's go with hull plating. New warp. Let's go with hardened fields and cheaper leaders. So our leaders are expensive. I only tried the other ones, so it looks like it's better now. Oh yeah, they've been doing tons of work on it. I think G-Man or something like that is the name of the actual main person doing it. And believe me, they're doing a really good job on it. Just update all those things. I think this is the only way I actually play the game. Like, I don't think I haven't played vanilla. I haven't played vanilla Stellaris in a very long time. You might as well research it. One of the issues is it still has performance issues, just like the game itself does, which is unfortunate. And I've got a beast of a PC, and it still chugs every now when this is running. And we'll have Nevins very soon. We should be running into like the Ricari and the Kremen and the Dosai very soon as well. The faction I described. Yeah, one other thing I liked about this is the game. All the different species play as they do in the TV show, which is good. But through months of unity, stability, or reduce amenities. Let's do more unity. Hey, more alloys is a good thing. One of the things is because you know where everyone. Yeah, whatever. The funny thing about this I love is the fact that you know basically where everyone is. Like, I know the Federation, the Klingons, the Romulans, and all of them are over here. But I also know the Borg are over here and things like that. And it's like everyone ends up kind of slotted pretty good. Well, if you're talking about on the screen, yeah, it's going to be laggy because that's just the way YouTube's been playing lately. But if you're talking about in the actual YouTube chat itself, it shows up like almost immediately for me. Like, it will show up like when immediately when you type it. The reason why I have the chat on the screen is so that people can also, like, if they're on Twitch, you can see someone from YouTube talking and vice versa. Deuterium collectors and let's go with that. More hit points for our shields. You are making a starbase. Do I want you? No, you're going to continue going this way. I have ice, so let's go with the advanced water purifier. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. It's a lot longer than normal now for some reason, because I figure YouTube's been doing a lot of, from what I've been reading and stuff, like limiting how like the aspect ratio, or not the aspect ratio, but the quality of videos and stuff like that. Even streaming, I get issues every now and then where it pops up and tells me that some of my stuff isn't good enough, even though it's all perfectly fine. I'll upgrade you for now, but I'm not really going to be using you for much fighting until I bump into people. Yeah, I might as well just use that. Gotta power my way through this. You're done. Perfect. You're done. Mining and research place. Oh, here's a episode of Star Trek: The Next Generation. 8 years ago, Chief Science Officer Founder was stationed at this outpost, barely managing to beam off the research station with the last personnel on the ground before an iconic disruption cut off the transporter connection. The disruption field was finally abated for a few days, allowing the crew of the DNS attack ship to retrieve a wealth of scientific data left from behind in the excavation. As the away team searches for a computer terminal, they notice signs that someone's been living here. Founder detects life signs with their tricorder and moves to investigate the signal. Suddenly, a voice cries out and dashes into the room. Phasers at the ready and comes upon a person that looks exactly like her. You're changeling. You all pretty much, I think, look the same. Pretty much. You're all goop. After a few minutes of shock, a person explains that he was trapped in a research station after a failed transport attempt 8 years ago. Let's validate those claims. The duplicate founder genes are confirmed to be an exact match. In addition, the brain patterns read almost the same, suggesting they both have nearly identical memories. These facts rule out the possibility of her being a shapeshifter or a clone. Well, she would be a shapeshifter because she's a founder. The ship's engineer theorizes that when the transporter was interrupted by the disruption field 8 years ago, the pattern beam must have reflected a perfect copy of the founder back to the research station. The transporter duplicate had to retrofit the research station to survive for 8 years on her own. Due to this, the station databanks are not easily acceptable and require extensive repairs. I'm going to attempt to gather the research data without the founder duplicate. Okay, we weren't able to do anything. Bow! I want to automatic exploration very soon. I gotta design my fleet here real quick. So right now they're all patrol craft, which if we go into ship designer, it's the classic bug ship everyone knows, which will be swapped out for an even bigger bug ship. Because basically the ships are almost all the same looking. Fleet manager, we're basically just going to max out. Oh, I am maxed out. What? 118. Oh, whoops, I read the wrong thing. Wow, 25 ships. That's a lot. But, well. I'll get a second, oh, actually, I'll get a second fleet going as well. It's just you. No. Nope. I'm not going to do much in regards to making them right now, but things will get going. Let's go with extra damage on our weapons. Because we want to go more warfare-esque, right? Let's go with division headquarters. So I guess I can found planets with the Vorta and then move the Jem'Hadar in. We haven't found anybody yet, so we won't do anything there. Well, we found this planet here, but yeah, it's a demon planet. Haven't found anybody to declare them a rival. Gotta get stuff moving here. Victory is life. Stability. Demotion time, that's no big deal. Holy development speed up 25%. What are you? Oh, you're doing the whoops. So, injured must be down here somewhere. I'd rather go around the outer edge first. So the question becomes, do I go after... Well, let's go after one of these two. More torpedo warheads. Ooh, destroyer model, please. And naval depot. Actually, I have an admiral now, don't I? Yep. Boom. He's an honored elder. Should come up against like the Dosai and a few others very, very soon. Like, I'm a little shocked that I haven't come up against any of them yet. We're gonna pause here real quick. Shields. Kroll Prime, which is technically a dilithium mining facility. You have one unemployed worker, and you're lacking housing. Well, first thing we're going to do then is build another alloy foundry. Then you can have a house. Spearman 3 has one unemployed worker. You're just quote-unquote a developed colony. Let's put another alloy foundry in there, just because I need a lot of alloys right now. I'm also going to need a lot of officers. Let's throw a mustard square in there. Ooh, catch yourself white. That's right. Okay, that's okay. So Ketracel White is that okay? And you go from the bottom up. You produce 2 latinum. Right now we're not producing any latinum, so let's not do that. 24 more of the Ketracel White. That's not important. Regional Academy. Yeah, let's get some more research in here, shall we? Leave it as is there.